How we doing today, guys? It's Jesse with the Common Man Corpus Christi, bringing you news and politics through a common sense lens. And it looks like even Hollywood actresses are waking up and realizing how bad things are getting for Joe Biden. If you missed it over the weekend, they had an Easter celebration at the White House, and he was literally being dragged around like a dog on a leash by Jill, who honestly, in my opinion, I think is the one that is actually running the White House. But we'll find out how things pan out as soon as we possibly can. But I wanted to go over this and kind of get an article from somewhere that we don't normally do it, because I'm also big into the nerd kind of stuff. And so if you do enjoy those kind of things as well, go check out the Common Nerd channel that you can also find here on YouTube and on Rumble as well, because that covers more of my pop culture and all of my nerdy stuff, the things that are going on in the comic book industry. So if you enjoy that kind of stuff, definitely go check out the Common Nerd. And you can also find me on Twitter and on Facebook as well. So I've always been a big fan of Kristie Alley. I think she's been, since I was a kid, she was, very popular in the 90s and in a lot of the movies I saw growing up. Very, very pretty lady. Seems to have aged relatively graceful compared to some of the other freak shows that we've got in Hollywood. I'm sure she's probably had a little work done, but at least she seems to be going more the natural style versus the way everybody else is going to look like freaks to try to keep themselves young. So it looks like she's weighing in on what happened over the weekend with Joe Biden and the bunny incident. So we're going to get into the details of this article and see what she had to say about the whole thing. But if you do enjoy my content, please hit that like button down below, share it with all your friends, and if you're not already, hit that subscribe, because all of that stuff does help out. So here we go. From bounding into comics, Star Trek actress Kristie Alley claims elder abuse is being committed against President Joe Biden after he shakes hands with an imaginary person. And I think we can all agree this is definitely elder abuse at this point. Anybody who's such an aging parent or family member and knows the signs of the kind of stuff that's happening, it's really sad to see them doing this to him. Star Trek actress Kristie Alley, who portrayed Savak in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, recently claimed that elder abuse is being committed against President Joe Biden after a clip of him shaking hands following a recent speech began circulating on social media. See, there you go. Beautiful, beautiful lady. Doesn't look like she's aged much. She's got a little bit of a mom bod going on now. President Biden recently delivered a speech at North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University about his and his administration's efforts to rebuild supply chains and lay a foundation for an economic renewal. That's made in America. Sorry, typo. That's made in America through the Bipartisan Innovation Act and Bipartisan Infrastructure Law. The president concluded his speech stating that there's not a single thing America can't do when we do it together as the United States of America. God bless you all. After concluding the speech, he turned to his right, stuck his hand out to shake an imaginary person, held his hand there for a number of seconds before turning back around and walking off the stage. All right, let's see if we can get this to play without too many encoding issues. Let's see here.
God bless you all.
See, this is, okay, so we're going to start right here. We're going to start right here. This is where it happens. And there's actually longer versions of that video that actually show him kind of wandering around the stage a little bit more and actually showing him kind of like not realizing exactly where he's going. The clip was shared to social media by Twitter user Amadal. Okay, so we already saw that. We jumped right to the end of that video. Alley reacted to the clip on Twitter, writing, "Y'all keep on perpetuating elder abuse. Just keep on doing it for what? To pretend this is our best choice? Or just because you are elder abusing ass hats?" And I agree with her. I think they are elder abusing ass hats. Who in their family would let their father or their husband or their uncle or anybody get treated like this, just trotted out so the family can keep making money on their shady backroom deals? In a follow-up tweet, Alley stated, "The elder abuse is one thing, but remember, this is the cat running our country." She added, "How any Democrat can be okay with this is beyond me. You elected a man who had dementia. Fix it." And I completely agree with her sentiments. These comments are not out of the ordinary for Alley. Back in September 2021, she wrote, "We have the most inept president to date. You've made hated Trump's roughness and lack of decorum, but he got stuff done. This cat Biden is a brain-rattled dish rag. Sorry, I don't usually talk shit about people unless they personally attack me. But come on! This is insane," she declared. And she is completely right. How can anybody look at this, watch his videos, listen to all of his speeches, and not conclude the exact same thing is beyond me. Not to mention he sniffs kids. In November 2021, she indicated her support for removing Biden from office of the president through the 25th Amendment on grounds of dementia. She tweeted, "Can we end the he wasn't elected stuff for a minute to concentrate on Biden's current cognitive state as a sitting POTUS? Politics aside, we must demand better than a rapidly declining man as our leader." 25th Amendment grounds of dementia. Insane that it even has to be said. It's insane that you people ever elected him. What is wrong with you people? What do you make of Kristie Alley's recent comments about President Joe Biden? What do you make of President Biden's appearing to shake the hand of an imaginary person? And I mean, I think it's one more thing in a long laundry list of stuff that has happened with this guy that it's one thing after another. They tried playing it off as he had a stutter during his campaign, but if you go back and look at any videos from him in the past, the guy doesn't stutter. Yes, he makes gaffes, he says dumb things, but he does not stop mid-sentence and look like his brain is completely rebooting, because that's exactly what it's doing. I mean, look up dementia and the relationships to ice cream, and see how often you see him getting shots from the newspapers going and getting ice cream. This isn't good, guys. This is the guy with the nuclear football. This is the guy with his finger on the red button. And he is currently a dementia patient. Yes, Kamala Harris is a moron, and yes, she's insane. But she's also really stupid and doesn't actually say or do anything of any kind of regard. Biden's got to go. He's embarrassing the country, he's embarrassing himself, and his family should be embarrassed for what they're doing for him. But obviously they don't care because they care more about the money than their own family members' health. But hey guys, that's just my common sense take. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And as always, if you enjoy my content, please hit that like button, share it with all your friends, and subscribe to this channel because all of that stuff really does help out. This is Jesse with the Common Man Corpus Christi, bringing you news and politics through a common sense lens. Thanks for watching.